In our commercial activity in the business world, considering that ours on many occasions is personal selling, everything starts with the contact, the introduction with the client, sales techniques, which is precisely the title of this video. Welcome, I'm David. I would like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so that it will notify you every time we publish a new video. This video continues with the development of something so transcendental in the business world, such as the advanced sales techniques. Someone as distinguished as the Mahatma Gandhi said when talking about the importance of the figure of the client in the business world the following: a customer is a most important visitor on our premises. He is not dependent on us, we are dependent on him. He is not an interruption to our work, he is the purpose of it. He is not an outsider in our business, he is a part of it. We are not doing him a favor by serving him. He is doing us a favor by allowing us to do so. Therefore, the sale objective in the business world is 1. Make clients. 2. Increase the number of clients. 3. Increase the degree of customer satisfaction. 4. Because whoever has a client already has a business. 5. Since you can have buildings, machinery, qualified personnel, good suppliers, financial assets, and more, that if you don't have clients or they are disappearing, it's a matter of time, short time, that you will no longer have your business. 6. Large renowned companies perhaps did not take this into account and disappeared. 7. Therefore, it is clear that the customer is the reason to be of the business. 8. He who has a client has a treasure, as they say. 9. Because whoever has a client already has a business could have more. 10. The one who loses clients will soon be dead, commercially speaking. We are already entering again in the development of advanced sales techniques. We had talked in the last video on sales techniques that one way to develop these techniques could be through the analysis of the sales interview process. This process is developed by stages and starts with stage 1, the contact. We could say this stage could be summarized as the time needed to create a positive atmosphere with the customer and awaken interest in our sales presentation. It is time to develop the salesperson's social skills, expressed in what it is called the short-term and long-term contactability of the sales professional. And what is short-term contactability? It is the ability that professional has so that his person or personality does not influence negatively and yes, positively in the attitude, in the disposition that the client adopts towards his product offer and conditions, and all this in the short term. We have spoken that men of the 19th century and earlier times was fundamentally emotional rational, while men of the 20th century, wow, how have the centuries run lately, it should be rational emotional. And that is the great topic of humanity of the 21st century, because we all think that we are already rational emotional, when many of us can still react more as emotional rational than rational emotional. For all these reasons, the first minute we spend with a new client are usually crucial. There is a saying that goes like this: you will never get a second chance to make a good first impression. This leads us to express that likewise a client can reject a good, objectively good offer for emotional, sentimental, illogical reasons that is not logical. Therefore, it will be good to establish a relationship based on key aspects which the sales professional must maintain, especially in the short term, to develop a good short-term contact skills. We are going to relate them, and then whoever wants could self-evaluate in those aspects, 12 in total, following an evaluation system that I will indicate. 1. Physical appearance, external behavior, appropriate vocabulary, listening-speaking ratio, the Pareto law, 80%, 20%. The direction, focus of the conversation towards the interest of the client. Avoid criticism. Avoid open contradiction. Avoid hurting susceptibilities. Empathy. Avoid excessive pressure. Sympathy and, of course, friendliness. Many of us consider this to be obvious, but how many always take them into account? Evaluation. We are going to follow a self-evaluation system that consists of giving from 1 to 5 points to each of the 12 aspects of the short-term contactability, giving me 1 point if I am wrong and 5 if I am perfect. The demanding high average will be 3.5 points. Limit when adding the scores, 12 aspects multiplying for 3.5 equals 42 points. Scores below 3.5 for personal, professional improvement goals. If you want to pause the video and self-evaluate, did several aspects come out below 3.5? If so, you know what to do, yourself. Now I would like to propose a question. What factors positively influence our client before and during the first stage of the contact? For clarification, the question is how to get off to a good start with the customer. If you want, pause the video and then some suggestions will come. For the before the interview, nothing replaces a thorough preparation. Therefore, a good interview preparation. Achieve good and extensive information of the person and their situation. How am I going to motivate and justify our interview with the client? And more. And now for the during the interview. Punctuality. My image, the right one for the specific situation. Look at the face. Eye contact, but not intimidating. Convenient, friendly smile. Know how to listen and never interrupt, and more. In future videos, we will expand and deepen the different stages and techniques to be used in the development of modern advanced sales techniques. And okay, if you are interested in our videos, I suggest you give a like and subscribe to our channels in English and in Spanish as we publish videos every week.